Today on Beardo and Weirdo, I had a regrettable moment with Rudy Sarzo and an Ace Frehley fan who did something that I thought was inappropriate, sends me a video that we're going to play for you that is genuinely disturbing to me. And we're going to see how many times Chris Kale makes this face on today's Beardo and Weirdo.
Green Bay, Wisconsin, and Anaheim, California. It is me, Mr. Chris Kale from Five Finger Death Punch.
And I'm Craig Gass, the comedian from Family Guy, King of Queens, Sex and the City. We are coming to Green Bay and Anaheim to do Beardo and Weirdo Live, January 10th at the Epic Event Center in Green Bay. And then we're flying to Anaheim to do the Grove of Anaheim, January 24th. Get your tickets for both shows at getgas.com. Getgas with 2 S's.com. We'll see you there. He knew as soon as I looked at him, like, motherfucker, what are you doing?
I don't get it.
Welcome to a crunchy and disgusting episode of Beardo and Weirdo with me and my life partner, Chris Kale. I'm Craig Gass, stand-up comedian. That's Bert. I'm Ernie. And man, it's
our life partners.
Yeah. KISS has taken over Las Vegas this weekend, and a bunch of bands came to town with them. And it's you saw Quiet Riot. You were saying that you saw their show, and that singer Jizzy Pearl is amazing.
Yeah, I'd seen Jizzy Pearl forever ago at some sort of vamp show. It's been ages, but just hearing those high notes he was hitting just sounded great. And then watching Rudy Sarzo. Rudy Sarzo turned 75 this week.
Did he really?
This coming up week. Yeah, because I was able to talk to him in your green room, actually.
Yeah.
And you had Rudy Sarzo in there. You had Johnny from Typo Negative. I didn't realize he was playing with Quiet Riot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh, Typo Negative.
I'm only reacting the way that I'm reacting because I'm feeling bad. And it wasn't intentional, but my friend Scott set me up in a bad way.
Ooh.
I'm getting ready to go on stage to do my Gene Simmons roast thing where I'm going to roast the crowd as Gene Simmons. And I got the makeup on. I got the mask on. It's a big, tight mask.
Yep, looking like Mankind.
Yep. And the stage manager's like, Craig, hey man, we're ready to go. And I go, oh no, it's 5 minutes till. I'm like, I'm getting ready. And then at 2 minutes till, I'm like, oh shit, it's 2 minutes till. All right. And my buddy Scott goes, hey, why don't we? Hey, Craig, stop for a second. He goes, let's get you and Rudy Sarzo to take it. And Rudy's like, yeah, sure. And he got up and I go, Scott, I got to go to the stage. And Rudy's like, oh, and I go, yeah, I'm sorry. And I'm like,
you know what this reminds me of?
I'm talking to a legend.
You know what this reminds me of?
What?
When I'm getting ready to do shows with you. And I'm brand new to comedy. You've been in the game 25 years.
Yeah.
And you're like, hey, man, so what about this? Let's talk about this real quick. I'm like, Craig, just this last time you actually noticed. You go, okay, I know you're trying to do your notes, but.
Yeah.
So this is karma.
Yeah.
You're getting ready to get on the stage and you go, hey, come on. Let's not worry about what you're getting ready to do on stage.
Well, my friend Scott does this all the time where we've had to have these discussions where I bring him along for big shows. Like when I opened for Motley Crue, of what was supposed to be their farewell tour. I did 2 nights opening for Motley Crue, and Scott's supposed to come along and help me, right? But for Scott, he's like, man, I'm going on tour.
Yep.
And he's like, hey, what are we doing? I remember there was one time when the shows with Motley Crue were in Anchorage, Alaska, okay? And he had never been to Anchorage, and his flights were delayed to where he ended up landing in Anchorage at 2:00 in the morning. And I told him at his connection, I said, all right, man, I'll be there at 2 a.m. And just so you know, Scott, I have to be up at 5:30 in the morning to do radio. And he's like, oh, okay. I said, yeah, so I'm going to be beat and I'm only going to be able to get a couple hours of sleep. He's like, yeah, no problem. And
How long ago was this?
This was whenever Motley Crue's farewell tour was. I was going to say maybe 8 years
1986? I was going to ask, did they have Uber at this point?
Well, that's a good point.
Yeah.
But I'm being a friend. I'm being a friend. I'm like, I'm going to make sure.
Scott's grown. Yeah.
True.
There comes a point when being a friend and grow the fuck up.
Well, you're not going to like what you're about to hear.
Oh, I can't wait.
I picked him up and he goes, what's around the hotel? And I go, in terms of what? And he goes like, are there bars? Are there? And I go,
we go see some Alaskan titties, man. You're like,
I go, I don't know. And he goes, well, can we drive around? I go, Scott, I'm getting up at 5:30 in the morning. He goes, I know, but I've never been here before. And I went, how do you go, I know, and then follow it up with that sentence? I'm like, Scott, I gotta.
But what about me?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And I know I'm here to help you.
Yeah.
But what about me?
And then there's been times when if I'm doing like a Kiss cruise, and that is like there's like tons of stuff going on, and Scott is a social butterfly. Everybody loves Scott.
Yeah.
So, and everywhere he goes, he's always like, "Hey, what's up? Germany in the house. I see Mexico over here," and he just starts working the room, and everybody loves him, you know.
Yep.
And
his hair looks fabulous this weekend.
It really does.
I hope you get a picture of that hair.
It really
put in there,
does,
because that was nice,
dude. You know what? I'm gonna drop a picture right here.
Hell yes.
That's gonna blow your mind. It's a picture that we took with Kiss on one of the events that I did with Kiss, and it's the band Kiss allowed my whole group, my whole entourage, everybody that was working with me to come stand in a photo with them, right?
What'd that cost you?
They allowed me to do it for free.
Woo!
And I stand in the photo, and I don't realize till afterwards, none of us realize Paul Stanley, Gene Simmons, these rock stars, me and my friends. Scott is the only person in the room whose hair is flowing. It's just going back. And I was like,
it's magical.
It looks like there's a fan on him, and he's about to sing the opening notes of a Whitesnake song.
Oh, yeah. Because I think when I saw him in Ocean City, when we did the festival out there, and they commented on that before, I think he had his hair in a ponytail the entire time.
Yes.
And then it was down this time. I was like, whoa.
Let's look at this photo one more time of Scott, and let's zoom in on that beautiful head of hair just flowing behind him.
Alex,
how does that happen?
Can you pass me the lotion, please?
Yeah. I mean, look at Paul Stanley. Look at Gene Simmons.
Like
their hair is not doing that.
Pass me that lotion.
Tommy Thayer, their hair is not doing that. Only Scott's hair is doing that in the corner. How amazing is that? So this weekend, when Scott did that with Rudy Sarzo, I was like, and I told him, I was like, "Hey man, got to go to the stage." And he's like, "Yeah." And he goes, "Man, we got Rudy Sarzo here. We got, hey Craig, why don't we let's get a cool little opportunity with you?" And I have to look at one of the greatest living legends in heavy metal, hard rock, and go, "Rudy, I gotta go, man.
I gotta go do knock jokes, bruh.
I'm such a piece of shit.
I know you were in Whitesnake. I know you're in Quiet Riot. I know you played with Ozzy Osbourne. I know you came on our podcast.
Yep.
I'm about to do knock jokes with Gene Simmons.
I'm about to irritate a small crowd of Kiss fans. I don't know what the fuck happened that night, dude.
There was one that you pulled off that was fabulous, though.
Okay.
And I'm assuming you did it on purpose.
Okay.
But it would be even better if, like, you were setting this joke up and then had to pivot.
I hope it's the one I'm thinking of.
The last one you did.
I said, "Knock, knock. Who's there?" Ace Frehley.
Yeah, and the whole crowd goes,
"Oh!" Like people were
felt
like,
it all turning on him. I was like, "Oh, he's doing it. He is doing it."
Yep. And I
then
just said,
the
Ace Frehley is going to be loved and missed forever. The greatest rock star that ever. And people are like, "Oh, thank Jesus. Oh, we wanted to murder you. We were ready to throw shit at you."
So behind the scenes, what was that your approach that you were going for? And did you have a joke? Because you did want to shit on those fans pretty good.
Well, the idea was, let me come out as Gene Simmons and then just say, "People tell me that I changed their life. I know you're broke." And then I want to do all these jokes about, "I'm sorry you can't afford a 30-year mortgage. But wasn't it great spending 30 years on Kiss lunchboxes?" And it was just like, and it was weird because it wasn't until I noticed all of the video, including your introduction, that the energy was not there at all.
Right.
I'm listening to your introduction, and you're like, "All right, man. So we got comedy coming out." Woo! Like there was this weird disconnect from the audience to you, and I think a big part of it was they were ready for the music to start. So there was a very light audience for the comedy at the very beginning.
Like you say about Lars telling you when you went up for Metallica, he's like, "I'll just go up there and tell him, hey, I got my friend Craig. He's going to come up here and do some jokes, and then we're going to come out and kick your ass." You're like, "No, fucking no."
He was sincere. I was getting nervous, and I was like, "Don't say there's a comedian coming on." He goes, "Dude, you're overthinking it." Look, and he thought he was doing me a solid. Like, I'll just go out on stage and I'll say, "Hey, Metallica's about to come out and kick your ass in about 20, 30 minutes. But first, I'm going to bring out a good friend of mine who's going to tell you some jokes." And I was like, "Are you crazy?" Because I'm thinking, that's all I'm thinking is like, if I'm in the audience, I'm on coke, I'm drinking, and I'm sitting there going, "Lars!" And Lars goes, "You guys want to hear my friend tell you jokes?" No, like kill him. Like,
"Here's the guy from Sex in the City. Enjoy."
from Sex and the City. Oh my God. Just kill this guy. Oh,
we get it.
Man.
You like donuts.
Yeah. Oh my God. Can you imagine? So yeah, this weekend with Kiss, so many friends. I mean, I'm going to say this out loud because I want to make a mental note of this to myself. Besides that embarrassing moment where I told one of truly my heroes, Rudy Sarzo, that, hey, Rudy, I'm sorry. I got to go, man.
Mm-hmm.
Rudy asked me twice. He's like, Craig, what are you doing tomorrow? And I go, I'm not sure, man. I go, why? What's going on? He goes, nothing. I just want to hang out. And I go, oh, man, I want to hang out too, but I have stuff I got to do. And I was like, I got to make time for this dude. And he asked me several times. And I'm like, you know what? This is a regret that I have in life that often comes up as like, oh, it's too late. You know, like years and years go by with friendships. And I gotta say that out loud. So I got to make sure that I spend time with Rudy, because for those of you who don't know, I had this incredible relationship that started when I was 15, 16, where I actually took him shopping as a kid in high school. And then 15 years later, he came up to me at a concert, tapped me on the shoulder. I'm now on the Howard Stern show. And he said, Craig, my name's Rudy. This is my wife. And we just wanted to tell you, we listen to you every day and we're huge fans of yours. And I went, Rudy, you're not going to believe this. And when I told him, he was like, oh, was that shopping for comforters and sheets? Like, oh, it was for comforters and sheets. And he's like, oh man, we hugged and we've been friendly ever since, but I'm intimidated by him.
I like the backstage vibe now, because when I ran into Rudy in your green room, we're sitting down and we're immediately talking about like vitamins and supplements. So we're still talking about drugs. It's just healthy drugs these days. Yeah.
But Rudy was never a drug guy, right?
No, he never was.
But
I'm just saying, like the vibe in backstage back in the day.
Yeah.
All the drugs. Let's hang out and do that. Now it's like, yep. So what supplements are you taking? Yeah. I've been taking these shots. Yep. Life is good.
I get a kick out of, as a comedian, I texted Sebastian yesterday. Sebastian Bach was going to perform at this KISS event. And I said, dude, I am stoked to watch you tonight. Just wanted to say, I know how it feels when people say that to me. So I said, hey, man, I just want to tell you I'm stoked about tonight. He goes, dude, you should introduce me as me. And I go, really? And he goes, fuck yeah, dude. And I was like, yes.
Please tell me you have footage of that.
I believe, I haven't checked. I have footage of a lot of things, including a thing I did with Gene Simmons.
Nice.
I got to check about the Sebastian thing. We'll get back into next week's episode. But the Gene Simmons thing is of particular note that I need to show you, because Gene wanted me to co-host an event with him, a guitar pick throwing contest. Yeah. And it just ended up being him and I just riffing together on stage. And a lot of magical moments came out of that. And even as we walked off stage, he went, that was good. And I go, yeah, I agree. And he goes,
Gene taking on new talent these days.
And Gene goes, we're good together. And I go, I agree, buddy. Yep. It's good to hang out with you. So anyways, I do want to get in
real quick though. I need to make an apology to my buddy Brusier Brody from Sebastian Bach. Yeah.
He actually, like, before I walked on stage to introduce Sebastian as Sebastian, he goes, hey man, I never met you before, but I'm friends with Chris. And I go, oh, cool, man. He goes, is Chris here? And I go, you know what? That's a good question. I just texted him. He goes, he's not going to come here, is he? And I go, no, he's coming tonight. I know he's coming tonight. And he was like, oh man, and then him and I actually started bonding over, like, I hate it when you invite him to something. He's like, I'm coming. And I'm like, and then he never comes. And,
I am bad, super bad about saying that I'm going to do something and then just getting closer. I'm like, I don't know, man. But Brody, I apologize. I am genuinely jet lagged still from Australia.
True. I can vouch for that for Chris.
My God. As soon as I got home from this podcast recording yesterday, I sat on the couch and I was like, oh, nope, there it is. I felt the gravity of the world hit me. I was like, oh my God, I'm going to sleep right now.
Oh, wow.
But then I woke up, like I went to sleep, I don't know, early, like 9:30 probably was when I finally fell asleep. Because I was in and out. That's sleep process for me all the time. And then I woke up at like 4 o'clock this morning, 4 a.m. Could not go back to sleep. So I was like, all right, I'm not fighting this. I'm just going to get up and get out and get all my steps in. So by the time the sun come up, I'd already had 9,000 steps this morning.
Wow.
Yeah. But so I'm just trying to get ahead of it. So Brody, that's what happened. I meant to text you. I apologize. But
yeah, I was telling him, like, we finally had a conversation, you and I, about how you would say, hey, are you friends with this comedian, this comedian? And I'm like, yeah, man, you want to go? And then I would text the comedian and I would explain to them, hey, I got a musician friend of mine. He's a rock star dude who lives here in Vegas. His name's Chris Kale. Huge comedy fan. He's a scary looking dude, man. He's really intimidating looking guy, but he's a sweetheart. It's the same thing. Mm-hmm. And then they'd be like, it would either be like, I fucking love Five Finger Death Punch, or like, whoa, I just looked him up, man. He looks cool as shit. Yeah, man, send him to my show. Mm-hmm. And there were multiple times that you wouldn't go. I wouldn't know until the next day when I got a text from the comedian saying, hey, man, what happened to your friend? And I'd be like, I'm like, yeah, man, I left him tickets and I told security and nobody showed up. And I was like, oh, man. And I remember I got to a point where we didn't actually, you know what? We didn't have a conversation. I just started to go,
are you going for sure?
Are you definitely going? And then, yeah, that was it. And you'd say, yeah, I'm definitely going to, I promise. Yeah. I promise I'm going to go this time.
You doing that was one of the things that made me aware that, like, hey, if you say you're going to do something, do it, you know, especially after you reach out to somebody and get those tickets for me.
And that was the only thing, was that I looked bad. Yeah. I was the one who looked bad.
Yeah.
But I don't know that guy from Five Finger Death Punch.
Yeah. But I've got like this mindset where I'm like, they won't care if I show up or not. It's like, whatever. It's no big deal. Wow. I get that mindset all the time. Just like that self-doubt. I'm like, it's not a big deal.
Oh, that's interesting. That's the self-doubt that I have. That's caused friendships with people who I really respect to just kind of fake. So like, I don't want to bother that person. Lars was one of those people that we used to be tighter, and I just, it was like, wow, man, that guy's a famous dude. And sometimes I'll scroll through my phone and I'll be like, I'll see like certain numbers. I'll be like, I don't want to bother that guy, even though they gave me their phone number. And I remember one time coming to San Francisco and leaving him a message and saying, hey, dude, Craig Gass here. Haven't talked to you in a while. And I'm sorry about that, man, because I'll be honest with you. I look through my phone sometimes and I'll see your number and I'll think, man, I don't want to bother that guy. But I am in San Francisco this weekend and I'm performing. And if you're around, I'd love to have you. He called me back and left me the nicest message saying, hey, man, I wouldn't give you my phone number if I didn't like you.
Nice.
And if I didn't want to hang out with you. So please don't ever feel like that, man. You should call me anytime. And I still didn't. You know, there's some people that I feel more comfortable doing that, and some people I don't. And then some people I'll go like back and forth where I won't talk to them for a while, and I'll be like, I'll see them doing something on TV, and I'll be like, damn, that guy is famous, you know. But speaking of fame, there's something that's really been bugging me that I want to talk to you about. That it's funny. There's been a couple of incidents that I want to show you. The first one is a fan of. In New York right now, I've actually been trying to get tickets for this show. Keanu Reeves and what is the name of the other guy? Bill and Ted. Keanu Reeves and the other guy, Alex Winters. Alex Winters.
Thank you, Alex. Alex knows all the Alexes.
Alex knows all the Alexes. Yep. Alex Winters are both starring in a Broadway show in New York. And Darcy and I have been trying to get tickets for it. And so Keanu's in town. Keanu is in New York right now, and he's been there doing this Broadway show. And there's this incredible video that came out after one of his performances. Because, you know, a lot of these Broadway stars are fairly accessible, and people can they know that when you leave the theater, if you want to stick around, you just go right around to the edge.
Yeah.
There's the stage door right there, and maybe they'll sign stuff, maybe they won't, but that's where they're coming out of. And this crazy incident happened with Keanu Reeves getting out of this Broadway theater.
All right.
Let go of me. Keanu! It's your divine wife! Keanu!
You gotta relax, man.
What the hell? Whoa.
Yeah, moving car. Moving car.
Get her out of there.
You asshole!
She called them an asshole.
Yeah.
You guys need a restraining order on this one.
Ice is brutal these days.
Yeah.
Why are you bugging out?
Oh, the entitlement.
She actually grabbed that car as it was driving.
It tried to open the door.
And give credit to, I don't know if it's pronounced Du Moi, the Instagram page that showed that video. Overreaching is, there's something I saw that really bothered me, that Ace Frehley passed away. It's been about a month since he passed away. And
look at Craig, he's getting teary. Think about Ace Frehley.
No, it's this feeling that I get when I show you what I'm about to show you.
Okay.
There was a video that popped up on my Facebook page that I watched, and my jaw dropped. I just went, "What the fuck? Am I watching what I think I'm watching?" It's a guy saying, "Hey, man, we're here for Ace, man. We're here for Ace, and funeral's about to start." But the point of view from the camera is on the other side of a police officer who's holding traffic back. So you're looking clearly from outside of what's going to be a funeral procession. Okay. And this guy is saying, "Yeah, man, this is where the funeral is. He names the town that the funeral procession is in. And then he says, we're about to follow. And then he says on camera to the driver, make sure you go around that cop when, and get in. And he's, "Oh no, I'm going to do it." And he goes, "If you have to go through a red light, go through a red light. I want to get in this." And he goes, "No, trust
in this procession.
As soon as they get going, I'm going to gun it. I'm going to gun it." And then the funeral procession, and he goes, "Oh, here we go. There's the hearse.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, there's the hearse. Hearse comes out. Other vehicles come out. And then it goes on for a couple minutes. And then he goes, "That's the last one. Okay, go. And they follow a funeral procession. And he goes, go around. And this guy keeps trying to speed around the police officer who's the back end of the funeral procession. And I keep watching it like, am I watching what I think I'm watching?
Yeah.
And then there was another, and then it stopped. And then another video started that I'm going to show you right now.
Okay.
That I shared to my Facebook page and said, am I crazy? Or is this like, am I crazy for thinking this is inappropriate?
Yeah.
This is the next video. It picks up now outside the cemetery, and his name is Ace Scoble or Scobie. Ace Scobie or Ace Scoble, which is not his real name.
Yeah.
But he goes by
Ace.
on
Metal Sludge?
No, he's he runs a Ace Frehley fan page on Facebook.
Okay.
And he posts this video that we're about to watch. And it's outside the cemetery. And he follows the family into the cemetery. Ugh. So here's the next video.
We're back. There is a lot of police here.
Yeah. So is the GMC, is that part of the procession?
No. Because you're going to see the GMC is about to get thrown out too.
Ugh.
This is a fan. As far as I know, he was not invited. He said he wanted to be interviewed by us. And then he changed his mind and said he's been going through a lot lately. And it's...
Yeah. He knew my next segment would be going on this one.
Yep. Well, but watch what happens here.
Doing the best I can. It broke... The phone call breaks things up sometimes. I don't think it was going to carry it. It was run live.
Ugh.
They're in the cemetery now, and they pull up.
It doesn't have the number of people that are following him on this live. Wonder how many people are engaged in this thing.
I don't know. But what's interesting is security starts to show up.
Yeah.
And this guy's response to security is interesting.
Yeah. We're going by everybody here. We're saying whatever you're saying is going online. So let's be clear. There's like Gene, and there's John Astronomy.
He's naming the people.
There's the security team of Crawley, and all the other different people. All the so I don't know where we're going to park. We could park.
No. Watch what happens.
Don't park this way. I wouldn't be concerned of where
security's starting to notice.
Yep. Okay. Good.
And watch.
We're going.
Yeah.
Wait. Back up a few seconds.
Yeah.
Back up a few seconds and hear what his response is.
Where you're going to park. No. We're going. This guy's an asshole. Yeah.
Again.
This guy's an asshole.
Same response as that other lady.
Yeah. This guy's
assholes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're here for the funeral.
Okay. Let's park over here.
Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
No. Not with you guys? No. They say you're not with you guys. You guys gotta leave them.
You gotta leave the funeral?
I'm sorry?
You gotta leave the
You
funeral?
gotta leave the funeral. He's saying they're not with you guys, you gotta leave.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Go back this way.
Having to run security at a funeral.
They're kicking us out of the funeral.
No, you weren't invited to the funeral.
Now, here's the thing. This same guy, Ace Scoble or Scobie,
Of all people to go up there.
he posted pictures of Paul Stanley and Doc McGee at a memorial service the day before, inside the memorial service.
So
he posted pictures of them undercover, like he just candid photos of them at a memorial service.
At a very private moment.
In a very private moment. So I posted that video. I didn't post it. He posted it. I shared it on my page. And this guy, Ace Scobie, he commented on my page and said, "I'm sorry, I live nearby." That's his comment. "I'm sorry, I live in the neighborhood." And which is like, well, then why are you not attending funerals for other people?
Yeah.
You know, if you live nearby, why are you not going to marriages and like, if it's nearby?
I want to know how nearby he actually is too.
And you know what's interesting?
It just sounds like trash.
Somebody there's some people who know him who've told me that he's done this at other funerals, and there was, I don't know if it's true or not because he won't come on the show, and maybe he will now. I don't know, but I've heard that from other people he's actually filmed inside of other KISS related memorials and funerals, that he's video recorded the inside of. So he reached out to me and said, "Hey, he said, I want to be able to tell my side of the story." And he said, "You can interview me if you want." And I said, "Okay. And I'll tell you, let me coordinate with my buddy Chris." And I talked to you about it. And I said, we'll set up a date. We're in Australia right now, but as soon as we get back from Australia, we'd love to have you on. And he sent me a video to kind of explain who he is. And then he said, "You know what? I'm actually going through a tough time right now. I've lost some people recently in my life. My parents are sick." And I said, "Dude, I get it. Both my parents passed away in the last couple of years. I've got people in my life who are, life is in session. I get it." And I want to show you the video he showed me though.
Oh, okay.
Because this is his video to kind of show me. He said, "I was just there on behalf of Ace fans." That's why he tried to get into the funeral. He wanted to be able, and if you're watching this and I'm not getting this right, please come on and explain. But I'm trying to understand what you said to me, which is that you were there on behalf of Ace fans so that Ace fans can have a peek. The problem is, this is not a concert. This is not a public event. You were trying to get into a private service of a family member to these people. And the video that you sent me is this video I'm going to show you right now. And I've shaved off probably close to half of this video.
Okay.
But it's a very unusual video. It'll be easy to understand what you're watching quickly. And there was no description of the video, but you'll quickly understand what this video is about. And that's the other Ace video I sent you. So we might have to pause this a couple of times, but it will speak for itself. And I personally am surprised he sent me this.
Okay.
So it starts off with a logo for his brand. Okay. Ace in the Hole. Exclusive tour only on, Ozone is the name of his Facebook page. So this is exclusive material that you can only see on his Facebook page. Okay. So this is exclusive. You can only see this. And there's the name, Ace Frehley Ozone on Facebook.com. And this is the video he sent me to kind of explain.
Hey, how are you? Yeah, we're just some KISS fans. That's where he lived. Yeah, we're just doing a little thing, something. That's why we're over here. But I came here 40 years ago when they were recording an album.
You don't remember me? I was here 40 years ago, man. It was on a Tuesday. You said hi.
Yeah.
No, I was just.
This is the type of guy.
Did you hear what the guy said? Did you cut the album?
Yeah. We could prove with KISS fans we could sing.
Ugh.
I think Ace and Peter.
So invasive.
Yeah.
See, I love the level of fame that I have. I could not imagine that.
Okay, we're gonna go.
And by fame, I say fame in quotation marks. Because that is.
The people are. We're just gonna. But if you go right here,
Gates, don't tell me.
I got chased by Dobermans over here.
I got chased by Dobermans.
Yeah.
Listen to this.
Woo.
You close the door.
Can you close that door? He's worried about his property while he's walking on somebody else's private property. Can you close that door?
Should we go up? Let's go up.
Oh my God.
They're walking through
this. Is terrifying.
This is absolutely terrifying.
We're trespassing.
Yeah.
We are trespassing. He just.
Woo.
We're at the. I'm trespassing right now.
I'm trespassing right now.
So he has some level of self-awareness.
This is the video he sent me.
And we don't
the purpose of sending you this to show
I
that
don't
he's
know.
fucked all
He won't
around?
come on the show to explain it.
Okay. All right.
Oh my God.
It keeps going. You got to hear.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh my God. He knows.
Walk as far as I can before anybody sees us.
Before he gets fucking shot.
I'm not wearing a mask. So right there on the left, where that brick is, that's where the studio was underneath the ground. And we could see right there, it's like
My
below.
God.
And see over here, we used to be able to see from the top of the hill.
You used to be able to see from the top of the hill. So he knows the landscape because he used to watch from other parts of the property.
Should we keep walking?
By all means, don't get a gimbal either.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And Ace Scoble or Ace Scobie,
Should we keep walking?
whatever name you go by, if you want to explain what we're watching, please come on the show. But he continues up.
How long is this?
It's another 2 minutes.
Is get anything
But
different?
There's a couple things that he says though that are kind of alarming.
Okay. Kind of.
Yeah.
Let's dig on the ground. Let's go see the studio. I got to do it.
God.
I gotta do it.
Yeah.
There's Ace's studio. Ace in the whole studio here. I am trespassing.
Get my music
I
ready.
am trespassing, he says.
Mm-hmm.
He just gave out the address of the place.
Hold on.
I am trespassing. I am in Connecticut, and he gave out the street address.
Because the top of the hill, I used to be able to see over here.
Used to be.
And Ace's studio is over there. Here's where Ace's studio was, right here. Right there. Yeah. Only you have the address.
What is happening here?
I'm guessing they're singing an Ace song. Yeah. And they walk around the driveway.
I mean, I'm a huge Kiss fan.
Yeah.
Never would I think about doing that.
Let's get out of here. Look at this. It's like a walkway. He built it underneath the ground.
What? Oh my God.
They built this one after this.
Can you imagine looking out and seeing that on your front lawn?
Yeah.
Right there. So when the band would come.
Can you imagine the anguish of his wife?
Yeah.
Or his family that's
Yeah.
there?
Well, he says.
Stuffed animal. Over here, I got chased by Dobermans.
Yeah, so you clearly weren't
I'll show you
welcome
the spot
before.
where
Yeah.
I posted them all.
Ace.
Yep.
Here's his house.
Ugh. This is terrible.
An Ace Frehley compound. And we showed you where the studio
Area
is.
code.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone's living in the house. now.
Last known phone number.
Someone's living in the house now.
Oh, so it's not Ace's house?
It's not Ace's house anymore.
Oh,
But they're
it's not
still
even
on
his-
the property.
Not even his house.
Somebody else is living there.
Oh my God.
Let's throw it in the car. Let's throw it in the. Yeah. Let's throw it in the Rev. All right, let's go down here. You want to take some bricks?
Do you want to take some bricks?
Like a road up here.
You need to take a couple bricks to the fucking
He had
head.
a lake over here, stocked with fish or something.
So yeah, man,
The fish that are on this pond is this sort of fish.
it's crazy,
Oh
man.
my God.
So
that roll my music. Ace. That's who I'm pissed off. Not the real Ace.
The Ace-
pseudo fan page.
pseudo
Ace.
fan page. Ace.
My God. That was incredibly disturbing.
Yeah.
As an artist, I'm nowhere near the level of fame and success of Ace Frehley, but we do have fans. Thank God our fans are respectful. And like I said, I'm grateful the level of fame that I have.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's oh my God, that's just a whole nother level. I mean, that disturbed me so much. And then the fact going to the funeral, his family has given up their life to let essentially Ace do what he does. Yeah. They have missed out on so much.
Oh yeah.
Now in that time of need, he shows up at the darkest point in their life since they've been with Ace.
At the most intimate moment.
Yeah. Yeah. And they can't even, that dude, Ace, not fans, Ace, can't even give him and his family that amount of respect. Oh,
and I don't understand
absolutely disturbing
why you think that however many people you have on that Facebook page, and it's not a lot.
It's mental illness.
It's not a lot. That you think in your mind, I need to do this for them.
Yeah.
It's a lie that you know you're telling. It's not based in any kind of reality. There's no truth in the idea that you can hide behind, well, I'm doing it for the fans. And there is absolutely no rationale behind I live nearby as an excuse that you can.
As in, I live in the United States.
Yeah. I mean, if you live nearby that funeral, which was, I think, in the Bronx, and you're also driving into Connecticut to drive onto his property.
Yeah,
it's not about living nearby any place.
We're calling the out, Ace.
Yeah. And I cannot believe you sent me a video where you say repeatedly, yeah, I am trespassing right now.
Oh.
And I was chased by dogs here. And should we steal some bricks from this property? Like, I don't know what is going on in your mind where you send me this video as an explanation as to what kind of content you need to create. But going onto people's private property, I just, you're documenting a crime. This is how people get arrested.
Get shot.
Yeah.
This is America. We ain't carrying machetes like they got in Australia.
Yeah.
We have arsenals here in the States.
Yeah. But do you have any, what are like some of the biggest line steppers you've met in your life?
Luckily, I haven't had too many.
Yeah.
There was one that made me reconsider the amount of personal stuff that I put on my social media pages, though. And I have since changed. Like, unless you're in the business, like you, other musician friends, I don't share us hanging out ever. Because I was at a show one time. This is back when me and Natalie were still married. And it was me and Natalie. And one fan asked, it was a group of fans, like I think a guy and a girl, and then some other guy in the back.
Okay.
And they said, hey, why weren't you on Shiprock this year? And the guy behind him immediately piped up, oh, because they went to Cancun during that time.
Whoa.
I didn't even realize why I hadn't gone to Shiprock.
Wow.
But that guy knew that I had been in Cancun, or I know it was Mexico somewhere.
Yeah.
And I was just like, oh my God, like there's too much stuff out there. Like there's got to be that separation. Like I love letting you guys know about stuff that's going on, particularly if it's personal with me.
Yeah.
You know, we talked about struggles in here, different things that we're all dealing with. And I'm hoping that in sharing these stories, it encourages you all to talk about your own stuff as well. But
we actually have a great comedian that wants to join us in a couple of weeks, Rich Voss, and he's a longtime recovery guy. So, but yeah, same thing. Talk about recovery. We talk about issues that we've been dealing with. I'm in therapy now.
But like even back in the day, like people befriending my mom and dad on Facebook was weird for me.
Right. Because they're fans of yours.
Yeah. And I was just like, oh, and my mom and dad loved it. They don't know like this whole, I mean, I was new to the whole spectrum of this level of attention.
Yeah.
And that weirded me out a little bit. Like I know you love the band. You love me. You love what we do. We have had whatever effect that we've had on your life. You've had an incredible effect on mine. My life has completely changed. But yeah, some of those, and then you'll see some people out on the street, and because of Facebook, because of Instagram, it's like they know you. You have no idea who they are.
Right.
And they're coming up with such personal stuff. And like I said, I appreciate like the support, but man, it gets real weird and foggy because you're like, do I know this person?
Right.
From real life? Like, should I know who this person is?
I used to not tell personal stories about my life for a long time. And then I had one good story that I thought would be perfect for Howard's show, which was about the first time I checked myself into rehab. I didn't realize that I had checked myself into a gay rehab. Nobody told me it was a gay rehab. It's a funny story.
The universe was trying to tell you something.
It's a funny story. And I was like,
Funny ha or
funny. And honestly, that Rehab was the best place I've ever been to, man. I mean,
it was like Club Med for you.
It was awesome, man. I mean, when you're like fragile and sensitive.
Tell me more about it, Craig.
Surrounded
about you being fragile and sensitive and gay rehab.
Surrounded by the most sensitive people I ever met in my life.
Rock hard bodies.
I love my time in gay rehab. It was amazing. All my friends that I made in gay rehab.
He came out a new man.
It really was an amazing experience, but it's funny.
Yeah.
It's really funny. So I shared the story on Howard, and it was the first time that when I go to check my messages, people are like, what kind of drugs are you on? I got a problem with meth. I got a problem with cocaine. What's your drug of choice? How long you been sober? And I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
I just wanted to tell the funny part of the story. Like, I don't know why.
Now you're Jesus Christ, and they're all coming to you looking for answers.
But I opened that door. I opened that door to say like, okay, so I have a drug problem. Which isn't relevant. What's relevant is what I did. I made a mistake. I ended up in a gay rehab. But I opened that door sharing my personal life and my personal struggles. And it opened the door to people being like, well, what else about your struggles? And it threw me. I'm okay. I'm totally okay with it now. In fact, I'll,
reach out to
you got a problem. You got
comics bombing in Alaska.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I'm still trying to help that guy. But yeah, if you've got a problem, you say, hey, I have a drug problem. I have an alcohol problem. I will absolutely respond to you and say, where are you? And I can get you help right now. I'll get you in touch with somebody who can help you right now because I know what that's like. So
I'm not doing that.
It's
I love y'all, but
which is why
there's only so much that you can take on, like out of all the outside world. That's the thing about social media too.
Yeah,
I'm still on the Chris is Pissed episode, like the segment. That's another thing too, is like, I don't know how many fans I have on collective social media pages, but my God, the human brain can't handle that much input.
Yeah.
And it's overwhelming. Like I love the being able to put stuff out and share that stuff with you.
Yep.
I would have so many people reach out and I would read the messages like in DMs.
Yep.
But so many, I can't respond to all of them.
Yeah.
And then they'd be like, oh, well, never mind then. I guess you can't. Dude.
Oh, it depends.
If I was spending all the time responding to messages, I do as much as I can. I'm a social media whore, admittedly.
Yeah.
But if I was answering every single question that came into my DMs, I wouldn't have time to do the stuff that made you love me in the first place.
You know who gets shitty with me more than most people? If the way you just the picture you just painted, that's very specific to me, and it's only people who I kind of knew growing up, and we were never really close, and they'll be like, Craig, what's up, man? When you coming back to hang out? And if I don't respond, like, oh, you're too fucking cool, huh? And I'm like,
oh, you know what I hate?
Like, we were never that close.
Yeah. I hate when people go, I don't care about this whole 5-finger death punch thing.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't think you did until right fucking now.
That's so weird. Okay, so when I started getting on the Howard Stern show and then started doing television shows and getting on network stuff, meeting people in Los Angeles, making friends, every once in a while, a friend would just go, hey, I don't care about any of this stuff. And I go,
you mean the stuff that's going on in my life right now that takes up a huge portion of my life? And you don't give a damn about that?
What do you mean? It's like, I just like for you, man. Like, I don't care about the stuff that you get me into.
But hey, man, can you get me into this next show? Do you know so-and-so? I don't care about any of this, man.
In that moment,
unless it can help me.
In that exact moment, I'd go, I would have never even thought about it until you just brought it up.
Oh, yeah.
I don't even...
If give them rope, they will hang themselves.
Yeah. It's weird.
We might have to edit that because YouTube will flag that. I'm talking about a completely different thing, but yeah.
Yeah, but
give them rope and they will unalive themselves. That's what, I guess that's suitable for YouTube.
But to Ace Scobel, however you pronounce that, please come on the show and explain what you meant with this video. I was alarmed by what you sent me, that it was a video of you saying, I am trespassing. Here I am trespassing. I've trespassed before. I have been chased by dogs before. But
Dobermans.
Yeah, by Dobermans. Should we take some bricks from here? And giving out the address during the broadcast. So please, Ace, I know you've been going through some stuff lately and you've had some loss in your life. you're looking at two people who also have been having some loss in our lives. We've been struggling with things in our life too. Life is going on, but you're putting out these videos where you are crossing some huge lines. And I just want you to come on and just explain where this is coming from and make it make sense to us. So please come on the show. When you're talking about Twitter and about not being able to,
you should have seen my face right there.
What?
I saw myself on the screen and Allie started dying laughing.
Yeah? Why?
Hey, man, I just want you to come on the show and do this and put it on Craig's face real fast. Go ahead, put it on his face.
Yeah.
And then it comes back to me just going.
Ace, don't look at him. Just look at me, man. All right? I'm a friendly face.
Ace, if you do come into the room, there are separate facilities here.
Yeah.
I will be behind the glass like a caged animal that I'm feeling on the inside right now. Look at my face, how red it is.
Ace.
Just how mad I am right now.
Ace, focus on this Muppet face. All right? All right? I look like a Jim Henson creation. And that's because I'm a soft dude. I'm an easygoing guy. I just got out of gay rehab. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm easygoing.
Yeah, Ace, me too.
Yeah. But you can join us by Zoom. You don't need to be anywhere near Chris.
Nope, I will buy you the ticket, Ace. I will give you the address of this studio.
We'll
so that
give
you
you the
can blast
address.
it all over the place.
Yep, we'll give you the address.
You can come visit Alex behind the board over here.
You can steal a brick from outside of the studio if you want. Whatever's going to make you comfortable.
Oh,
We'll send some Dobermans to chase you down outside the studio.
Alex,
But please.
do a podcast, they said.
Yeah.
It'll be fun, they said.
Just join us by Zoom. That's all you can do is join us by Zoom. Yeah, when you're talking about social media and then realizing people know your stuff, I always remember, and I mentioned it to you in Australia. By the way, as much as I love you and as much as I respect you and I enjoy your company, there's times when we're hanging out and I'll start to tell you something and I'm like, I shouldn't be hanging out with Chris right now. I've got to save this for the podcast. I hate that I burned so many stories while we were in Australia.
I think the Ace segment right now made up for that, though.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
But I just said this to you a couple weeks ago. We were walking out late at night down the street in Melbourne, looking for. I was looking for iced tea, and you were looking for soda.
Asian massage.
You were looking for Asian massage, and I was looking for gay rehab.
I've been very fortunate though, because I know those sort of places exist out there.
Yeah.
I always read all the reviews though, and if there's any hint of anything other than a therapeutic back massage, I love the Thai massages where they walk on you. I've had so many therapists because I could take a lot. I've had so many therapists say, one was named Patty. She's like, I go, how am I? She goes, oh, I keep trying to fuck you up, but you never make no noise.
Wow.
Yeah.
So she respected that.
Yeah. So I love a deep therapeutic massage. So I read all of the reviews because I know what's out there and I'm not about to get involved in all that stuff.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Why would I use somebody else's hand when I'm the master of my own, you know?
I'm also creeped out by it. I'm creeped out by prostitution. I'm creeped out by like massage parlors. I'm creeped out by the whole concept.
Don't be slut shaming.
But both sides of it, I'm creeped out by
I'm
it.
jerking you off right after this fucking episode just because of that shit.
Yeah. I'm
For
creeped.
you ladies that are in the business, I'm an ally. I'm not a patron. I am an ally.
I'm creeped out by the amount of damage that it takes for someone to get to a place where they sell their body. And I'm creeped out by the guy who's willing to pay a woman who's had multiple men inside of her all day.
You don't pay him for the sex. This is what I've heard. You don't
pay
him
them to leave.
To leave. Yeah, somebody said that one time. I was like, damn.
Yeah, I'm not into that. And then when I go in to get massages, it's weird. I'm super self-conscious to the massage therapist. And when they say, so what brings you in here today? What would you like to do? I'm always like, first of all, I respect you. I do. I go, I respect you.
Oh, I got lightheaded. I really did.
I do. I respect you. And just whatever makes you feel comfortable, I'll just let you know that my right shoulder and my lower back is tight, but wherever you feel like there is knots to be worked out. Whatever.
She's like, that's not the only thing.
Yeah.
That's tight. Oh, damn.
Yeah, but when we were in Australia, before I forget, I told you a story that I need to repeat because you're talking about social media and realizing there are lines that are being crossed. Jim Norton, one of the greatest comedians on planet Earth, who's going to be on with us soon. Jim was telling me a story about how he stopped.
Another patron of the massage parlors. I'm
Yes, he
sure
is.
out of Jim.
Oh yeah. No, Jim's, and I actually admire Jim's honesty.
Oh, he's so
Jim,
open
and I
and honest about this stuff.
cannot wait to have him on the show to talk about a multitude of subjects.
Mhm.
But one at the top is his honesty.
Yeah.
His honesty actually makes women fall in love with him because he's so brutally honest about what a pervert he is. You know?
Bass players too.
Yeah.
Old Jimmy.
But Jimmy told me something that was really scary. He used to really go at it with people, like anyone who tried to talk trash to him online. He would just hammer them and just try to just embarrass them online. And he said he started to get to a point where people who did not have fake accounts, you could actually see their name and see what town they lived in, or even see where they worked.
Did Ace get these set up?
Yeah. And they would say to Jim Norton, "I'm going to kill you. I'm going to murder you."
Oh.
And they were not hiding behind fake accounts.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Whoa, this guy's." Yeah. It was like
no shame. Yeah.
No, it was a next level. He was like, "You know what? I'm going to back off."
Yeah.
So that was obviously, it's not the same thing you're talking about. You're just saying that people do end up getting to know you so well that you're like, "Oh shit, I got to stop sharing."
Yeah.
You know. And for Jim, it was just about, as a comedian, if you try to heckle him, he will destroy you. And that's the way he looked at social media. And social media was like, "I know where you are, and I'll come to your next show and kill you." And it's like, whoa, that is nuts. What was that thing that bothered you on Twitter today? You said you saw something on Twitter that was like a photo of a couple.
Yes. Yes.
What was that?
And so as a musician, I don't talk politics at all. This is not politically based. But I was on Twitter today.
Yeah.
And I saw an interesting photo
of a couple
on the official White House page.
Is it? What does it say?
America's power couple.
America's power couple.
Yeah. And all of the craziness going on, all of that notwithstanding right here. Not talking about any of that. I don't give a damn about politics. But this reminded me of, when somebody posts a picture like this, means they're doing some shit.
Oh, for sure. That's like
Absolutely.
any couple that you know that's like very open about, "Oh, we love each other so much." Like,
I like, again, I don't post anything personal, as particularly relationships and whatnot that I'm in. I don't post any of that stuff. And I've had so many girls that I was dating have a huge problem with that. It's like, "Oh, you don't want to share me. You're like, you don't want people to know." No, not in that sense. I don't.
Right.
Like in real life, everybody knows who I'm talking to.
Right.
I don't want to put it out there into the public. You don't cast pearls before swine. You know, I don't want to open you up to that stuff. I asked to be in this life. So cool. Make fun of me all you want. I see it in the comments. It's always, "Oh, 5 Finger Death Punch sucks." Oh. I get it.
Right.
I would have been making fun of us. Like I made fun of bands back in the day.
Sure.
Between friends. But now it's people who are online doing that sort of thing.
Right.
But this right here, also, anytime that I can't. I'm trying to paint this nicely. There were times when I would see people in the entertainment business posting super lovey stuff like this.
Oh my God, there's a couple people right now that are coming to mind, and they would just post like super over the top relationship stuff that you would just be like, "Wow, man, those guys
this
are
girl's
like
my world."
Yeah, like
Yeah.
And then a few years later, you'd see a post and you go, "No way! Are you serious? You guys are what?"
Yeah.
Like, I do notice when there's a lot of attention that people are bringing on themselves. Yeah.
It's just like anything. Anybody that's very against something in politics, they're doing that shit behind closed doors.
I gotta say, for this couple in particular, there are so many incredible videos that you've never seen with the first couple.
That's in the news right now too.
Where he tries to put his hand out and she goes,
"Yeah,
get the fuck out of here."
Not now though.
Yeah, not now.
Not now.
Wow, I wonder what happened before this.
I don't know, man. That's weird. But yeah, Natalie used to get mad at me way back in the day because I wouldn't post stuff on there. And she's like, "Well, this person posts something, but you won't post nothing." And in my head, I'm like,
"Yeah,
I know what's happening back there. Yeah. I know." I have seen them out there.
I had 2 incidents in a very short amount of time where I hooked up with 2 different girls.
Was that gay rehab?
That both turned out to be, both of them turned out to be schizophrenic.
Oh,
and they both.
So you're attracted to crazy too?
Oh, my whole life. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Actually, friend circle and everything. So yeah.
Yeah. There's been, but these two back to back, one of them thought, I mean,
yeah.
There were details that were starting to come out that I was like, oh my God. And I could see signs of things that were going on. And there were just gestures made that were really not connected to reality.
Mm-hmm.
And
like them being in love with you.
Them thinking that we were getting married soon.
Mm-hmm.
And telling their whole family.
Mm-hmm.
And being contacted by the family saying, hey, we've never met you before, but is this happening? And I'd go, oh man. Well, first of all, you need to know I have only hung out with that person 3 times.
Oh my God, for real?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And also,
I mean, that just tells you how much of a catch you are, Craig Gass. I mean, I get it. I've been trying to marry you ever since I first met you. It's legal now.
There would be, I would think that it was over. And then there would be a flare up like a couple years down the road where I would start getting like multiple messages an hour.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
And saying things that were really, were you in my house and did you kill my fish?
What?
Yeah.
I mean, and that's with your level of fame and success.
Right. A small amount.
Imagine being Ace Frehley.
Right.
Just the amount.
Yeah, I've only been on I've done a couple episodes of a couple TV shows and, done some radio and
told knock jokes at the Kiss cruise.
Yep. Told knock jokes that didn't go over well at the Kiss event. But yeah, so I've had that concern, and with Darcy, I had that concern. And I've told Darcy, like, I'll show her, like, there'll be times when I'll be traveling and then the flare up will happen when I'm starting to come to a city where one of them was at.
Which flare up we talking about?
And that was one of my jokes, actually.
No way.
As Gene Simmons, I said, I'm doing stand-up comedy. There will be no pyro. The last time anything was on fire was my balls at a Holiday Inn in Cincinnati.
Nice.
It was something a bit like that.
Yeah.
But I did, but there's a couple times I've just thought, okay, I'm going to come into that town and hopefully, but they know I'm coming and they'll start,
because they got your schedule.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's a little frightening. So I don't want to post and say, hey, this is my girlfriend, and have her get that attention. But then there's also this thing that happens over time where Darcy's like, I feel like, you're acting like I don't exist. And I was like, you know what? You're right. I mean, there's a certain point where you go, yeah, you know what? You're right. I'm wrong. And so we just started moving forward. But I tell her, like, just keep an eye and just let me know if you see this person or this person watching your shit. So
if you're watching at home, Darcy's address is
where Ace Scobie is at right now. Yeah. Ace Scobie is picking up bricks in front of her house.
He's already typed into your web address.
Yep. And he's already being chased by Dobermans right outside. And
pugs at my house.
Yeah, it's a little frightening.
Those pugs will fuck you up though.
You know what's not frightening? Actually, you know what is frightening? I'm going to tell you what's frightening. The fact that we are going to go to Green Bay, Wisconsin in the middle of January.
After this episode, that ain't scary at all.
We're going to Green Bay, Wisconsin to go to one of the best concert venues I've ever been to in my life, the Epic Event Center. The Epic Event Center actually has a Hall of Fame in it. Corey, down the road from here. Mm-hmm. I'll give out his address for Ace. Ace, if you want to go to
Ace already knows it.
Ace, if you want to go to Corey Taylor's house, I can tell you where he lives. But Corey Taylor has one of his Slipknot suits on display there.
Nice.
There are
wonder what that smells like.
Jason Hook has a guitar on display.
Nice.
Jason Hook has a guitar on display. A bunch of musician friends of ours. Mm-hmm. And the last time I performed at the Epic Event Center, they saved my little handwritten set list and they framed that thing.
Nice.
So we're going to be at the Epic Event Center in Green Bay. And then we're going to do something rational. We're going to fly to Anaheim, California, where it's going to be 50 degrees warmer.
The same week of NAMM. So we will have tons of guests in the audience, tons of guests on stage.
We
know everybody.
Dude, we got a doozy coming. We got a doozy coming to the Anaheim, the Grove of Anaheim. The Grove of Anaheim. And all the tickets are at getgas.com. Get Gas with 2 S's. ace.com. Come see us in Green Bay and in Anaheim. It's coming up in January 10th for Green Bay and January 24th for Anaheim. We'll see you there. And again, Ace, the Ace Frehley fan, if you're watching this, please reach out.
You know you're posting it on Facebook and he's going to see it.
Yeah.
You ain't got to worry about him seeing it.
Would love to have you on.
Ace knows all.
Yeah. Don't trespass on people's property.